Isa! Oh, look at your house.
Hang on.
Isa!
Betty, I'm here. Hiya. Hey, wait till I get these head. Oh, that's it now.
There's wee Bobo.
Hey, Bobo. Hello, Bobo. Oh, look at his wee jumper. Did you knit that?
No, I can't knit. As my Jim says, I tried to knit a scarf and it looked like a fish tank. How was your Christmas?
It was good. Well, chaos, the usual, you know. Simone, the weight of the boys, all their kids, everybody run about, hundreds of wrapping paper. They'll never play with half the toys either, but it was great, you know. It was Christmas.
Oh, my Jim never liked that, you know, all the noise and the screaming and the wains and the mess and the paper hats and the crackers. He hated all that kind of thing, my Jim.
Yeah, he wasn't too keen on that, was he? No, I remember that. Remember that year he's come up here, and I do remember saying to him, you know, listen, Jim, when he didn't, he was getting annoyed at the wains and stuff, and I said, listen, that's Christmas. This is a house. It's joy. That's life, Jim. But he didn't really take to that, did he?
No, he never liked it. And do you know how he never liked a Christmas bird, my Jim? My Jim liked a nice steak pie out of McLean's, the bakers. And do you know what I got myself this year?
What?
I got myself a beautiful turkey crown with cream sauce.
Oh, where'd you get that?
Out of Marks and Spencer's.
Oh, treated yourself. Oh, you deserve that, Betty. You deserve it. Oh, I'm glad.
We had it, didn't we? We ate it.
Oh, we Bobo as well.
And you know what else I did? Because you know how my Jim never liked an open flame.
Oh, I remember that.
Remember my mammy used to get the wee brandy pudding and she'd pour the sherry over it and burn it in the flambe. I did that as well. It was brilliant. And talking about an open flame, you know how Jim hated a candle in the flame? You got me that for my Christmas.
Did you get it? Oh, I'm glad. I saw it and I thought of you, because I just thought of you being on your own and your first Christmas without Jim, and I just thought that would be nice to have a wee Christmassy smell round about the house, you know. And
Isa, thank you so much. I never even sent anything up to Fort William. And
don't be daft. You've got enough on your plate there, I'll tell you.
I just wanted to say that I feel as though we kind of lost each other for that time, and you're my sister, and I just want to thank you for being there for me.
Nah, I never felt I was there enough, you know. What did you do on Christmas Day then? Did Stephen get in touch with you?
He did. My Stephen did a nice Zoom meeting with his lovely boyfriend. It was lovely.
So you did that, and what did you watch, movies or something on the telly, or?
Wait till you hear this. You know how I loved Live Aid? My Jim never wanted to hear it. It's no his. He likes different kind of music. Well, I always loved the Live Aid, and I never got to see the whole thing. My Stephen sent me a DVD of the Live Aid, and I put it on, and I sat there with my wee brandy. I got myself a wee hoff.
Aye.
And then I put it on, and see when Freddie Mercury went, "Eh-oh," I did, "Eh-oh," right back at him.
Oh, that sounds brilliant. And you know, you've needed to do that for years, and I always felt it wasn't fair on you, because you were always full of life, and you were funny, and you know, you were always pretty when you were young and all of that. And then over the years, you always loved music. You loved going to gigs and concerts and all that. And
not been to one in 40 years. I think the last concert I saw was the Osmonds. That's how long ago it was.
I know, but we couldn't keep you away. And then you met Jim, and it was just like, because he didn't like it, you didn't want it anymore. So I'm really glad that you were sitting there in Christmas shouting at the top of your lungs. That's exactly what you needed to do, Betty. I'm pleased for you. That makes me feel better, because I worry about you. You know, I always have.
It's been hard. It's my first Christmas on my own without my Jim, and you know.
But Betty, can I tell you something? You look lighter. Aye. I don't mean weight-wise. I just mean your energy. When I'm looking at your face, you don't look as worried. I'm glad to see you looking so well.
You know, I was on the Facebook.
Aye.
My Stephen got me an iPad, and your Simone sent me a link and I clicked on it. And it was a video of a lassie talking about coercive control. Isa, it's like she was saying my life. She was talking about not being allowed to see her family, not getting to see her pals, not getting to have any of her own things. And I realised that I let that happen to me, Isa.
You didn't let it happen. I've spoken to Simone about this, and I'm glad she sent you that over the years, because I told her what you used to be like, and you know, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but Jim was a tone-faced, miserable bastard.
It was, Isa. Thank you. It was.
And you watching that video has made you realise that was you. That was what he was putting you through. And I knew you always blamed yourself, but it's not about you. It was about him.
But Isa, I can still hear his voice. See, when I go to get another chocolate biscuit, I can hear him. Oh, another biscuit, fatty. Isa, how do I get rid of his voice?
Oh, Betty. I'll tell you. You need to find another voice in your head, and a voice that bloody likes you. I'll tell you what, the next time you hear Jim's voice saying something like that to you, you know what I want you to do? I want you to hear Freddie Mercury, and I want you to just, when you hear his voice, just turn and go, oh, oh, that's it. You do that and drown out his voice.
Oh, well, when I'm going for a big bit of Christmas pudding and I hear that, oh, I'm just going to go, you know what, Jim? Oh, that's what I'll do.
That's my wee sister. That's the Betty I knew coming back. It'll take you a while, Betty. It'll take you a while, but that's the start of it. And I just hope that thing Simone sent was helpful. You know, that it made a difference. And listen, I'll tell you what. See, this time next year, I want you to come to us. Or you can bring Bobo and bring Stephen. Stephen always loved coming up here. He used to come up and he could see his cousins and everything. That would be great if they...
Stephen went up?
Aye. He just for a few days at a time. During his summer holidays, he used to just get the bus and come up. I think he told you he was at his pals. He didn't want you to feel bad about him coming, but we loved having him here.
That's awfully kind of you, Isa, looking after my boy like that. You're a good sister to me. I've missed you.
Yeah, well, you were a good sister to me. You still are, Betty. So I want you up here next year. Boxing Day, we'll be in our pyjamas, a box of celebrations, and we'll be watching a Doris Day film, the way we used to when we were young. Are you for it?
You'll hear me coming on the bus.
Oh, it's great to hear you do that, Betty. It's so great. And listen, I'll zoom you at the bells as well, right? Just before the bells.
Say bye-bye, Bobo. Bye-bye.
It's so great to see you, Betty. All the best.
I love you.
I love you too, Hen.
I love you, Isa.